my name is Tristan, and I love sculpting. And on Gara Studios today, I will be sculpting Rayquaza. And my mom.
Hi, I'm Liz, and I like to draw, and I will also be drawing a Rayquaza.
Alright, so right now I am going to be grabbing a wire. Now you might need to grab an adult to cut the wire for you, as I did. Now you're going to want to grab a lot of clay, quite a bit. And if you need to make it a little bit lighter, a little bit darker, you could add maybe a little bit darker or lighter green. Alright, so right now I am going and I'm blending those in. I have my wire ready. And I'm keep on blending. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to get that kind of like a serpent like shape, and then you're gonna flatten it out, kind of like a green bacon right now. Flatten it out. Come on, Weekle and me. Do it! Alright, so right now I'm, smoothing that out, so it'll be more smooth when I do it. And Tristan from the future, that's not really the case. So I'm putting that in, and right now it's a little bit big, so I'm just stretching out the clay a little bit, putting the wire where it's supposed to go. And once you get a good spot, you want to try and put it more in the middle, because it might stick out and you really don't want it to stick out. Now, right now I'm rolling it up and putting the wire in, pushing it in a little bit. You might need to bend the wire a little bit, so you might need to use a little bit of strength to bend the wire to give it that one shape. Or if you just want like a hot dog like Rayquaza, that's fine. Right now I'm bending it to make it the shape Rayquaza is. I'm going to be poking holes in it, and I need to poke those holes in so it could fit in some black clay. And that's very important, because Tristan from the future, basically what you should have done is you should have poked some holes for the one yellow lines at the end. And you'll see that at the end, I really should have poked some of the lines for those in. And as you can see, I'm doing it right now. And if it's taken a long time, always feel free to just take a break maybe. And just have some fun in between it. And maybe while part of it's drying, you can just wait. Alright, so now I'm getting to the more complex part, where I'm getting to where it's just not straight lines. I'm poking it through, kind of making that one weird like black line thing that splits around the arm areas. And right now, I'm just keep on doing that. Sometimes your wire will try and, poke through that, and you really don't want your wire poking through that. So now, flexing off the camera. If yours doesn't look exactly the same, that's alright. I've been practicing for quite a while. And now I'm mixing a little bit of clay because I kind of ran out of some, which will maybe happen to you. If that does happen, then you could just try and get some more clay. Alright, blend some more clay, make it a little bit darker, trying to get a color closest to that. grabbing some red, and now I'm gonna make some of the fin things that he has. And you're basically gonna have to repeat that step quite a bit until you're done. So right now I'm making the arms, and I'm starting off with this one circle piece, which is kind of what Rayquaza has. You kind of need to make these little mini hot dogs out of the one clay, and then you place those together, and then I'm putting a little bit of wire for the hand. Use any color that you really want. If you really want, you could make the claws red, and you could make the Rayquaza purple. It really doesn't matter what you do, just as long as you're having some fun. Alright, right now I'm making the teeth, and as you can see, the teeth doesn't take that long, and you could just, with your fingers, just start pulling out the clay a little bit, and it'll make these kind of spikes. Now I accidentally forgot the other tail fins, so I'm just going to quickly add those. Now as you can see, I'm adding that one cylinder, like a tube thing right there. And I just added those one weird like skin flesh eyebrows. And right now I'm adding its horns. It's very important. Alright, and then I added a little bit of clay to support the head on the body because I was running out of, the clay was starting to dry and I was starting to run out of time, which was pretty bad. Right now, I'm making those one yellow stripe-like things, and what you probably should do is you should probably poke those down into it. And that's what I did with the black lines right there, but instead probably do that with the other yellow lines. It might take a little bit longer, but it'll probably make it look a little bit nicer. So that's one mistake I accidentally made. Alright, I'm adding on the final stuff right now. Final touches. And soonish you're gonna need to make the eye. Alright. So right now I'm just doing my stuff, and right now I have this little plastic knife, and I just did, molded those into a circle. Or what you could do is you could just get them into basically a cylinder and flatten them out, and then you can just cut them in half. And that's what I used for the eyes. Now the pupils. It's a pretty hard part. Alright. So I'm adding on the pupils. You want to make sure that they're small enough, and you want to make sure that pupils aren't too big, unless if you want your creature to look a little bit more cuter. And I am done.
Hey again, everybody. This is Liz, Tristan's mom. After he was all done with his wonderful Rayquaza sculpture, it's now my turn to draw a Rayquaza here for you guys. And as you maybe see, we have a friend over in the corner here. He's been hiding there the whole time. Did you see him? He's been keeping us company the whole time Tristan was making him. And this, as you know, is Mega Rayquaza. He's a very big guy. We had to hide most of his body way over here. So I was thinking, as something fun, we will draw a Mega Rayquaza to go with the regular Rayquaza that Tristan sculpted. He's not going to be shiny though. We'll keep to the green theme. But he's going to stay here and watch us as we do this. From here, I'm just going to show you guys a time lapse on how I'm going to do it. And I just have this sketchbook here. It is here we go. It's a Canson watercolor sketchbook. And you could get these at any hobby store, or even Target and Walmart nowadays too. So any paper would be good. And of course, a handy dandy pencil. You don't need anything fancy like a mechanical pencil, but if you have these are good too. I just like a good old regular pencil, and this one has pumpkins. I love Halloween, so anything with pumpkins is good for me. So cool. So what do you guys say? Let's get drawing a Mega Rayquaza. It's Rayquaza! Yay! So here are our two designs. That was a lot of fun. What did you think?
Yeah, it was.
So we have regular Rayquaza and all of his fully detailed glory, and then Mega Rayquaza.
Personally, my favorite has to be the Mega Rayquaza.
Aw, thank you. All right, you want to read a Pokedex entry?
Alright, this is from Pokemon Black and White's version. It lives in the ozone layer, far above the clouds, and cannot be seen from the ground.
Yay!
It is a dragon-flying type Pokemon with the ability Airlock. It is the sky-high Pokemon. And fun fact, in its mega form, it is the longest Pokemon to ever exist so far.
Wow. Even longer than Wailord?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
By a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, it's huge.
Awesome. So thank you again, everyone, for joining us at Studio's YouTube channel. We will be uploading more soon. So in the meantime, if you could please like, follow, subscribe, and then also send us your Rayquaza creations. You could follow us at Studio Gara at Instagram, Twitter, and of course Gmail, studiogara@gmail.com. Send us your wonderful creations. We would love to see what you make with it too.
Yep.
All right, so until next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.